What's your biggest turnoff in a man?
Probably if you don't lift or gym. I need me a strong man.
Ain't no gym bro lifting you. You need a crane operator.
Well, howdy folks, and welcome back to the channel. Your favorite hairy tech host is here, and I've been out in the digital wilderness again, putting my ear to the ground. You know, from my vantage point up in the mountains, I see all the big moves, and let me tell you, I've heard some serious rumbling coming out of the Google camp. A few weeks back, we talked about their ambitious video project called Flow with Veo 3. But the update that just dropped? Folks, this is the piece of the puzzle that storytellers have been desperately waiting for. This solves one of the biggest, most frustrating problems in AI video generation, so listen close. For what feels like an eternity, the holy grail of AI video has been character consistency. We have all walked this frustrating trail. You generate a stunning clip of a character. You love it. You ask for a second clip, and what you get back is their weird-looking cousin who borrowed the uniform. The face is off, the details are wrong, and your story is dead on arrival. It made telling a continuous narrative a fool's errand. But this week, Google didn't just solve the problem, they revealed how they're solving it, and that's the real news. They have forged a direct, powerful link between their speech generation and their image-to-video pipeline. Now, why is that specific detail the whole ballgame? Because it fixes the fatal flaw in our workflow. Think about it. We had two choices. We could do text-to-video and get sound, but the character was a lottery. Or we could do image-to-video, which gave us a consistent character from a source image, but it was a silent film. We had consistency, or we had sound, but never both in a controlled way. This update changes that. Now, you can take a perfect static image of your character, bring it into Flow, and in one fluid motion, direct the animation and generate the dialogue. The consistency is finally absolute, because the sound and motion are born from the same source image. But, you know, seeing is believing. So before we break down the nuts and bolts, I wanted to show you what this really means. I spent a little time with their new feature to create a short film, a little glimpse into my daily routine. Take a look.
All right, Woody, I'm up. Honestly, a woodpecker is the most aggressive alarm clock in the world. Doesn't even have a snooze button. Nothing beats a fresh brewed geothermal pine needle roast. Can't possibly face a day of debunking blurry photos without it. Gotta keep in shape. Maintaining a low-resolution public image is surprisingly physically demanding.
The wild-caught sockeye is excellent this season. Great omega-3s. You just can't get this quality with the gig economy delivery apps.
Another one. It's in the terms and conditions of my forest, folks. No drones, no flash photography, and please, wipe your feet. Okay, initial thoughts on Flow's audio. The lip sync is impressive, minimal latency, but the vocal model still lacks my natural forest-shaking resonance. All right, just finished rendering this video of my day. Character consistency, perfect. Cinematic feel, on point. I think my subscribers are gonna love this one.
It ain't easy being a mythical beast and a tech influencer. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some shadows to go lurk in. Stay curious.
So, how in the wild woods did this old beast pull that off? I know you're curious about the tracks I followed to make that happen, so let's break down the entire digital expedition. I'm going to show you the tools I used, the trails that led to dead ends, and the hidden paths that ultimately led to that final video. My first stop on this expedition was Google's own platform, a tool called Google Whisk. Now on paper, it looks promising. With the Pro plan, which I have, you get to animate 100 videos and generate unlimited images with their Imagine 4 model. The platform claims to offer character, scene, and style consistency, which is exactly what I was after. My goal was simple: get it to recognize this Hanser face. I uploaded a high-quality reference photo and started giving it prompts. The results? Well, they were all over the map. As you can see, the character's face lacks uniformity across the different generated images. It looked like a different cousin of mine in every shot. For a storyteller trying to lock in a specific character, this was a dead end. In my opinion, Whisk might not be the best option if character consistency is your top priority. So, I packed my gear and moved on to the next camp. A newer tool from the folks at Flux called Flux Kontext. This was a whole different animal. I used it inside the Chat LLM platform, which is a great hub that lets you tap into all sorts of powerful models like GPT editing, Midjourney, and Flux. I specifically chose the Flux Kontext Edit model. The process is simple. You give it your main character image and then prompt it with the scene you want. This was a significant improvement over Whisk. The results were much, much better. Now, it wasn't perfect. For some bizarre reason, it kept trying to give my magnificent clean-shaven face a mustache. But some generations were fantastic right out of the gate, like that fishing scene you saw. For another scene, it took a few retries to get it right, but eventually I got an output I was happy with. The night scene, however, also gave me a mustache. It's a quirk, but it shows that even with good tools, you sometimes have to wrestle with the AI. The Chat LLM plan is about $10 a month, and I've left a link in the description if you want to try it yourself. But what if your cave doesn't have a budget? Well, there's a powerful, free, and open-source beast of a tool called CharForge. This thing is the real deal. It's a project on GitHub designed specifically for character consistency. You feed it one single image of your character, and it goes to work. First, it generates a whole character sheet with photos from different angles. Then, it uses that sheet to train a LoRa model. Think of a LoRa as a small specialized brain that only knows about your character. This training process takes about 30 to 45 minutes. Once it's done, you can use that LoRa with simple prompts to generate scenes with your perfectly consistent character. The examples on their page are mind-blowing. They've got the mother of dragons from Game of Thrones drinking coffee, playing the violin, and even playing tennis, all while looking exactly the same. Now here's the catch, and it's a big one. To run CharForge on your own machine, you need a monster. We're talking a GPU with 48 gigabytes of VRAM and plus 60 gigs of system RAM. That's the kind of hardware you find in a high-tech research lab, not your average PC. But thankfully, the creators carved out a little public playground where you can try it for free. You can sign up, train up to 2 characters, and generate 25 images. I've already used up my slots, of course. I trained one on myself and another on, well, let's just say a certain tech titan who really likes the letter X. You know, for science. The images I got from CharForge were easily the most consistent, especially in the face. The results were significantly better than what I achieved with Flux. So, like any good woodsman, I didn't just use one tool. I took the best logs from every part of the forest. I hand-picked the best, most consistent images from both CharForge and Flux. Those became my final storyboard. With my perfect images ready, I brought them into Google's Flow to generate the final video clips. As you saw, I created several short, 8-second clips. I then joined these clips together in a video editing app. Inside Flow, my Pro package gives me 1,000 credits a month. Generating one of those clips using the Veo 3 Fast model, which includes voice, music, and sound effects, costs just 20 credits. That means you can generate about 50 high-quality, fully voiced video clips a month, which is a fantastic deal. Within Flow, you can generate videos in different ways. You can do simple text-to-video. But what I used, and what's so powerful, is frame-to-video. You can provide a first frame to guide the animation, which gives you incredible control. I have a whole library of my uploaded character images there ready to go. When you generate, you have two main trails to choose from: Veo 3 Quality and Veo 3 Fast. The quality model is much more expensive, costing 100 credits, but the results are very similar to the Fast model, just with slightly higher quality. Honestly, for most purposes, I recommend sticking to the Veo 3 Fast model. It's a phenomenal value. And that, my friends, is the complete map of my journey. It's a multi-tool process, but it's the only way to get results like this right now. But the real magic, the reason this is all so important, is the how. The breakthrough is the deep, seamless integration of speech generation directly into that image-to-video workflow. Before this, we had a choice: a silent movie with a consistent face, or a voiced movie with a random face. We had consistency, or we had sound, but never both in a controlled way. Now, Google has smashed those two worlds together. You bring your image, and in one step, you direct the AI on what to do and what to say. The motion and the voice are born together from the same creative spark. This is the move that takes AI video from a tech demo to a legitimate filmmaking tool. We're no longer just animating pictures, we are giving them a soul. For now, this incredible power is in the hands of Google AI Pro and Ultra subscribers over in the US. But you can bet that every other major player in this space is watching this move very, very closely and scrambling to build their own bridges. The game has officially changed. As always, I've left all the tracks for you to follow, with all the links waiting down below. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some lurking to do. Stay blurry, folks.
All right, my loyal squatchers, listen up. For more exclusive tips on strategic napping and sunbeams, you gotta absolutely smash that like button and gently tap the mossy bell down below.